What's up, y'all? I said, what's up, y'all? Look at me when I'm talking to you, bro. Nah, I'm just messing with y'all, man. This is your boy Knockout Boxing 86 TV, and we in here. So check this out, bro. Before we get going on our video, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new here, share the video, turn on your notifications, and go follow me on Twitter at KOBoxing86TV. And if you got a breakdown or a prediction you'd like me to do for you, knockoutboxing86@yahoo.com is the email address. Don't forget about our live shows. We're live every Wednesday night at 7:30 p.m. Central Time, live every Thursday night at 7:30 p.m. Central Time. Then you can also catch me live every Sunday morning, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time with the Singing OG KQKC Boxing Network, Sunday mornings at 9 a.m. But let's get it popping and get into our video. And today, bruh, Jermall Charlo says he is willing to come down to 154 pounds to fight Terence Crawford. Here's what he had to say, bro. He says, Terence Crawford, I'll fight him. I'll fight you, Terence. I'll come back down to 154 to fight Terence. He says, then he says, they asked him who gonna win between Spence and Crawford. He says, Spence, y'all haven't seen that Terence is versatile like you think. Them Texas boys are different. It's hot in Texas. We different. All that don't matter. It's a fight. A fight is going to break out. Because they told him that Crawford was athletic and he a good finisher. And he like, it don't matter. It's a fight. A fight gonna break out. Before I hang up the gloves, I want to go down as one of the greatest fighters that ever laced them up. I don't care about being undefeated. I'm just undefeated. I get in there and I fight. I get in there and train hard. And I just want to be one of the best professional athletes that I can be. Now, Terence Crawford responded to Jermall Charlo. And we got a video on that coming after this one. This video is focused on Jermall Charlo. All right? Jamal, I was taking up for you, bro. And I've also criticized you. I criticized you when you say that dumbass shit about Andrade, say he don't bring you nothing, but then we look at your resume, you fighting guys that bring less than Andrade. And Andrade will bring you millions of dollars, be the biggest fight of your career, and also give you the opportunity to unify with something that you never done. So we criticized you heavy for that. Then we criticized you for the David Benavidez because you said you were going to break that man's neck. He responded to you, and you've been acting very, very, shall I say, not brave, very cowardice towards the idea of fighting David Benavidez. Coming up with every excuse like I'm not a 168-pounder, but you'll move up to fight other guys at 168 pounds. Coming up with other excuses like, I don't fight anybody under 25, but you knew he was under 25 before you said you were going to break his neck. Talking about a vaccine and shit, but did you require everybody else to get the vaccine? Like, just a whole bunch of weird stuff, whole bunch of weird, I don't really want smoke type of energy coming from you when it came to David Benavidez. So we went at that. We criticized that heavy on this channel. Then you went out and your team made an offer to Canelo. Your team made an offer to Jaime Munguia. They both turned the offer down for their own reasons. And then you end up getting in the fight with Sulecki. I didn't criticize the Sulecki fight. I was taking up for you. I was telling people, look, bro, y'all, I understand, bro. I was criticizing him for the Andrade and the Benavidez stuff just like y'all. But when it comes to this Sulecki fight, he tried to make better fights first. He tried to fight the face of boxing. He tried to fight the #1 contender in his sanctioning body. They both turned the fight down, so, I mean, he got to stay busy. He fighting Sulecki. I took up for that, bro. But now I find myself where I got to criticize you again, bro. Because it's been reported, and it's been told to me by a source whom I trust. I'm not going to say his name because I don't know if he want me to say his name. But what I've been hearing is that your ass been having trouble making 160 already. Right? And when you think about it, Jermall Charlo's in his 30s now. He's been at 160 for about 4.5, 5 years. It's harder to continue to make weight. He's a big-ass 160-pound fighter, bro. One of, if not the biggest and most athletic 160-pound fighters that we have. That's why he's world champion. That's why he's considered one of, if not the best 160-pounder that we have in boxing right now. So your ass, you don't want to fight Andrade. You don't want to move up and fight Benavidez. But you'll move down to fight Terence Crawford. What are you talking about, bro? Why are you talking about fighting people? Like, why they even let him do? Why didn't nobody ask about his back injury, bro? Because let's not get it twisted. Knockout is pissed off because Knockout is supposed to have the Artur Beterbiev, Joe Smith Jr. card. I'm supposed to have the Jermall Charlo card. I'm supposed to have 2 big cards this weekend. I'm not getting one of them because Jermall Charlo got a back injury. You know how many different ways you can hurt your back? Who's asking these questions, bro? Who did he do this interview with? I got beef with y'all, bro. I got beef with y'all. Who was he talking to, bro? Showtime Boxing. Makes sense. That's his network. So, of course, they going to give him softball-ass questions and shit. But you running up this mud talking about you'll move down to 154, which you can't even hardly make 160. No way can you make 154 right now, bro. But you talking about moving down to 154. Didn't nobody ask that man where are the quotes about his back injury, bro? Because, see, they talking about back injury. Some people talking about ticket sales and shit. We don't know what to believe, and that is my issue with not only Jermall Charlo, but just boxing. Like, what is Demetrius Andrade's shoulder injury? Did he sprain his shoulder? Did he tear his rotator cuff? Did he dislocate his shoulder? Like, how come boxing is the only sport that I know of where you ain't got to, like, athletes ain't got to tell people what's wrong with them and shit? You can't get away with that shit in no other sport. Not golf, not tennis, not basketball, not football, not baseball, not hockey, none of them hoes. You get an injury, the public got to know. That shit is reported. Look, man, he got this injury. This what happened to him. He going to be out this long. And then if he don't come back or he or she don't come back when they said they were going to come back, like if it's a 6 to 8 week injury and they don't come back in that time frame, guess what the media doing? Guess what they doing? Hey, man, is it more serious? What's going on? Why hasn't he come back? What's taking so long to heal? They own that shit. Only in boxing do guys like Dillian White, Jermall Charlo, Demetrius Andrade, Teofimo Lopez, Tyson Fury. Oh, yep, they got COVID. They got COVID. Oh, yep, they injured. He injured. He hurt himself. Even Errol Spence, he wasn't required to show his eye injury. He just did that shit on some real shit. He wasn't required to give proof. How come fans don't get to know what's wrong with these fighters, bro? Everything's so damn secretive in boxing. And it's just like, bro, that's what make people say boxing ain't a sport, it's a business. That's like the biggest indictment that you can give a sport. It ain't a sport, it's a business. All sports are business. As a matter of fact, all the sports I just mentioned do bigger and better business than boxing, maybe because they still run themselves like a sport. And they still do the basic shit. Like if an athlete get injured, they tell the fans what's really wrong with that athlete so we know what to expect. But in boxing, you get conspiracy theories and, oh, it's really this and, oh, it's really that, because they just leave people to fend for themselves, and that's how narratives get started instead of giving people the information that they need to know the truth. So that's the other part about these quotes. Like, why ain't nobody, like, this man literally talking about a dude that's 2 weight classes below him. Bud ain't never had a fight at 154. And Bud responded, and we're going to talk about Bud in another video, but this is for Jermall Charlo, bro. You literally talking about you will fight another man who's 2 weight classes below you, 13 pounds below you, in a weight class that he's never fought at in his life. So you want to talk about I'll fight him at a weight class that he ain't never fought at in his life, and your ass ain't been there in 5 years. I'm tired of boxers, bro, and boxing fans. Why do people keep wanting to talk about shit that people ain't asking them for, bro? No one's asking for Jermall Charlo versus Terence Crawford. No one's asking you to move down to 154. People are asking you to fight the champions in your division or move the hell up and fight the best at the weight class above you. That's what people are asking you to do, but you seem to have no interest in that. Talking about you want to be one of the best to lace them up. Well, Jamal, you're 32, 33 years old. You're running out of time, bro. And I hate to say it, unless you find a way to unify with Triple G, unify with Andrade, move up to 168, beat Canelo, beat David Benavidez, become undisputed and defend your titles there, bro. You will not be considered one of the best, bro. Right now, You and Demetrius Andrade, I spoke on this. This is what you are, Jermall Charlo, and I'm a fan, bro. It's Texas all day. This is what you are. A fighter that is going to go down in history, that had all of this potential, all of this talent, and all of this athleticism, but we didn't get to see him fight the fighters that we wanted to see him fight. So unless you make a drastic change, number one, a drastic change in the next 3 or 4 years, and number two, you got to hope that that athleticism don't go away from you. That all that talent that you didn't wait too long, that you didn't wait until you was too old. Because in order to do those things that I just mentioned, unifying at 160, moving up to 168, competing against and beating the best, in order to do all those things, you got to be the best version of yourself. And I maintain this, bro. 99.999% of athletes, the older that they get, they not the same. Like most people don't get better the older that they get. The 34-year-old Jermall Charlo, the 35-year-old Jermall Charlo is not going to be better than the 29 or the 30-year-old Jermall Charlo. Athlete, like, this shit ain't wisdom, bro. It's not wisdom. It's not, you know what I'm saying, learning about life. Athletes don't typically get better the older that they get. They deteriorate. Straight up and down, bro. But anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think. Jermall Charlo say he won't fight Terence Crawford at 154 pounds. I can't believe that I never thought I'd make this video. This is one of the most surprising topics and surprising videos that I've made on this channel, bro. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Comment down below, smash the like, subscribe to the channel, share the video, turn on your notifications. Follow me on Twitter at KOBoxing86TV. If you got a breakdown or a prediction you want me to do, knockoutboxing86@yahoo.com is the email address. Talk to y'all soon. Peace out.